Ready to record?
Yes.
We're recording?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. We're ready, sir.
Okay, good afternoon. We're going to call the meeting to order at 12:13. Board of Directors meeting, item number 1. Well, hello. Roll call. There is a sign-up sheet that can be reviewed with the people that are present at this time.
Mr. Jose Zuniga,
Present.
Mr. Jorge Gonzalez,
Present.
Ms. Eva Montoya,
Present.
Mr. Juan Gonzalez, not present today, and Mr. Oscar Lopez, not present today. They both reported that they were not going to be able to attend today, sir.
You all received copies of the minutes for September the 25th. If you have reviewed them, are there any changes? If not, can we have a motion to accept them as presented?
A motion.
Motion by Ms. Montoya.
Second.
Second by Mr. Gonzalez. Everybody in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anybody against? Motion carries. Approved as presented. Citizen comments will be open up to the end of the meeting. There's no citizens at this time, present at this time. Treasurer's report, financial update from Laredo Housing Finance Corporation, account deposit expense and available balances.
And so if you look at your Falcon Bank statement, we currently have a beginning balance of $102,950.33. They were the interest-bearing deposits of 117.72 and 1270 for a total ending balance as of September 30th of $103,080.75 currently.
I will make a motion to approve as presented. If we can have a second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Gonzalez. Everybody in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anybody against? Motion carries to accept Treasurer's report as presented. Financial and operation update by Capstone Real Estate Services with discussion and possible action on Hamilton Apartments repairs, improvements, leases, operations, and management.
Total income for the month was at $93,794, budgeted at $94,057 with an unfavorable variance of $263. And this is primarily due to higher rents getting billed, and these will be increased upon renewals. Okay. Total repair and maintenance expense was $3,254 with a budgeted amount of $3,323 with an unfavorable variance of $69, and this is primarily due to HVAC supplies that were purchased. Monthly services $1,004 with a budget amount of $609, unfavorable variance of $395, and this is primarily due to additional pest control that was needed throughout the property. Utilities came in at $20,697, budgeted for $23,291 with a favorable variance of $2,594, favorable due to wastewater costs coming in lower than budgeted for this month. Item promotion, actual expense was at $99, budgeted $324, favorable due to less money spent on promotions, in addition to no referral fees paid out this month. General and administrative at $28,522, budgeted at $25,148, with an unfavorable variance of $3,374. Variance was due to TDHCA expense reflecting this month, however, budgeted for the month of October. Total taxes and insurance $6,407, budgeted at $3,092, with an unfavorable variance of $3,315. Variances mainly due to the property.
That was due to the one that George, remember we were looking at that we went with a higher to reduce the deductible, correct, or something?
Yes.
To that extent, that was the one that everybody was okay with.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Miscellaneous expenses $1,634, budgeted at $284 with an unfavorable variance of $1,350. Unfavorable variance was due to 2 unexpected move-outs where their rents are written off.
So we cannot collect them?
once they're deceased. For the most part,
If they pass away, I
Yeah.
understand.
yeah, for the most part, when residents move out, it's because they either go to a nursing home or
Or they
they pass away. Mhm.
Okay.
Operating expenses, 61,616, budgeted at 56,071, with an unfavorable variance of 5,545, and it's all reflective of above. Operating income at 32,178, budgeted at 37,986, with an unfavorable variance of 5,808, and it's reflective of above. Owner's expense reflects a negative of 122,054, and this is backing out the red capital invoices that we had discussed. We were gonna move out of the expenses here. Debt services, 24,359. It's in line with the budget. That's what we had budgeted. Capital expense, the expense was 6,310, budgeted at 12,296. Capital expense consisted of 2 410A units for the site, cost to correct deficiencies for fire sprinkler system, AC repair to the restaurant, and the purchase of blinds for make-readies.
What kind of repair was done at the restaurant?
Yeah.
At the restaurant was for the AC. The AC wasn't working properly, so they either repaired the condensing unit, they added a kickstart, or they added something minor to it. It wasn't a major repair. Net income, 123,568, budgeted at 1,133, with a favorable variance of 122,232. And that's because we backed out the expenses from the red capital items that were there.
So we hadn't done it, it would just be 1,330.
331. Yes. On a side note, it's not part of the variance. We do have JMI. It's going to start working on the down units. Frank, we had a pre-construction meeting yesterday. Frank approved everything. He walked a couple of units with them just to see what the issues were and if there were going to be anticipated any changes. They're ready to start on Monday. They've already pulled their permit.
Good.
And hopefully within a few weeks, we'll have those units up and going. And SAT already has most of them leased out.
Good.
Yeah, she already has applications and everything on hand for those units.
Good.
Did we have a negative budget to begin with?
A negative budget? No, I don't have the budget with me, but I wouldn't think
It's
so.
because on your year-to-date budget, you have a negative number.
Year-to-date budget. Let's see. I have to pull the budget, and I can get back to you on that one.
You had forwarded the budget, like, I don't know if I had forwarded to you all or not.
Yes,
I just don't remember seeing a negative budget, that's why.
Yeah.
I can send it to you all again.
You sent it
It's
to
not a problem, of course.
Everything leased out right now in terms of the first floor, Sonia?
The commercial spaces?
Yes.
Yes, they're all leased
They're
out.
leased.
Mhm. There's some that are gonna come up for renewal, and we'll schedule a meeting with you before we bring it up to the board for increases.
Yes.
When was the last time we increased that?
No,
Been a while?
it's been a while. And then obviously you all are aware, they made the schedule for you all of how much they're paying, and we're basically paying for everything.
We need to
So,
discuss it.
yeah, so I don't think they're gonna be considerable increases, but they are gonna be substantial.
Yeah, at least for
To at least cover costs.
cover costs, correct.
Yeah.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Unless the board thinks otherwise for mitigating circumstances, whatever the case may be, but that's at their discretion.
Yeah, Catan is due for renewal in March 2019.
Mhm.
That is
And Western
the-
Union, also in March
I think that
2019.
Catan is the one that,
But they only pay $1,250 a month.
Yeah.
And it includes,
How many square feet do you have there?
they have 1,200, but we pay electricity, water, natural gas, trash services,
So,
and other, I don't know what other means.
Well, the air conditioner, because the air conditioner is, you know, one big.
But for $1,200.
it's kind of a good deal.
Yeah, we need to, is the air conditioning unit for the restaurant apart from the hotel, or is it all included in one?
No, it's included with part of the lobby.
It's a chiller, it's like,
It's a, yeah.
so that's why.
And it's always freezing in there. So we can just imagine why.
The rent is gonna at least double.
Minimum.
Minimum.
Yeah, well, I guess if you can propose some rate increases for those upcoming,
Absolutely.
maybe at the next board meeting, I guess I would, have one motion from you all to bring proposed,
I'll make a motion to bring proposals for renewal amounts
On the commercial side.
on the commercial side. Can I have a second? Montoya, everybody in favor say aye.
Right.
Anybody against? Motion carries to get proposals from Capstone on renewals on commercial units.
anything else that you see, Sonia, that you guys are having issues with? Or
That's about it. They had a
Elevators, como vamos con elevators?
elevator, they've been in there to make a couple of repairs, like they'll shut it down while they're doing the repairs, but everybody's aware of it, and then they'll bring it back up. But other than that, I mean, it's working fine, they're just kind of updating everything, making sure the ins and outs are correct.
Oh.
So we resolve this stuff with the fire department as far as the stretcher?
No.
It's not on the agenda. I don't remember what we decided.
Well, that's part of, you
Well,
know,
we were supposed to get some quotes
Um,
for the
I
stretcher.
think, I think Sarah's gonna work on some quotes, and then, well, we had discussed, that the board had requested maybe a letter to the city
To the
asking,
To asking for the donation.
asking for the
well,
donation.
that's kind of like coming to you all because of that case. For you all, I mean, it's, the fire department's picking up an issue to you all, it's a concern.
Hmm.
Well, it's not on here, so we'll.
Right, right, do that.
So,
You put it on the agenda for next time?
Capstone?
You put it on the agenda for next time, so that we can resolve?
yeah, we can put it, for sure.
Just tell them, yeah, put it to bed.
So I will make a motion to accept financial operation update as presented,
Second.
pending the question on the budget, negative budget year to date. We have a second by Jorge Gonzalez. Everybody in favor say aye.
Right.
Anybody against? Motion carries. Discussion with possible action regarding legal services. Mr. Garcia.
We basically, Mr. Chairman, just want to give you a quick update on that. I did reach out to the Housing Authority and we got some of their numbers there. We haven't formally put out a proposal. We have 2 proposals pending to put out for y'all. But wanted to see if you were okay, and we could check with the Housing Authority, because there's some pending items that need to be resolved. And if we can resolve, we'll try to bring you some proposals for the next meeting for the legal services. Because we have some items that have to have clarification, like the tower lease and all those items. And considering that this is a separate subsidiary corporation, our legal counsel from the city saying that you should have your own separate attorney, yes, representing the corporation. So we're trying to work on that to help you out with that.
Okay.
So just wanted to let you know the status of it, so you were aware of where we're at with it.
Okay.
Because it's delaying some other items that have been pending. But the big items which we have been kind of a bit more worried about were everything having to do with the roof and all the stuff. So now we can work on all the administrative stuff. So just want to give you a quick update on that.
Okay, so we'll leave it pending for
Next month?
next month.
We'll give you an update on that one again.
Perfect.
We should
Any
have
other
something.
comments, concerns? No? We're gonna close citizen comments since there's no citizens in session at this time. So if we can have a motion to adjourn. Second, by Ms. Montoya. Everybody in favor?
Aye.
Anybody against? Meeting adjourned. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you for the food.
Quick meeting. Ahora sí, come.
Thank you, Sonia.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. ¿Andas malita o qué?
Yes, I'm trying to fight,
Get a flu
we've
shot.
all been sick at home.
Get the flu shot. Get the flu shot. Get the flu shot.
It all started with somebody at the house having strep throat infection.
No, ni seguro que te sentaste allá.
Yeah, and I said, I'm
Put it against now.